What up, guys? It's Amon from Meat of the Meatless, and today I'm going to talk about some foods that I avoid on a raw vegan diet. So these are foods that I never eat or rarely eat. But before I get into that, guys, I am an ASM certified personal trainer, and I help high raw and raw vegans to build the body of their dreams in the shortest time possible. So if you are struggling to lose body fat or put on muscle or a combination of both, and you're vegan or high raw vegan or you're fully raw vegan and you have any interest in doing this, then I highly encourage you guys, go to my email, it'll be in the description below. Shoot me an email, let me know a little bit about yourself, and we'll set up a free 30-minute call where we can discuss more in detail what you're dealing with and how I could help you. And yeah, so that'll be in the description below, guys. So okay, let's get into it. So foods I avoid as a raw vegan. These are, this is just foods I avoid, so I'm not saying that everybody should avoid them, but it's foods I avoid and why. So if you're having any of these foods and you're dealing with any of these things that I say, like why I wouldn't do it personally or don't do it personally, then maybe it's something you could consider cutting out. So, but yeah, like all my videos, this is my experience, right? So I'm giving you guys my experience, and also, of course, the experience of like clients and things like that. So, but okay. So, number one, buckwheat. I know a lot of raw vegans eat buckwheat. I know you can make some really cool stuff out of it, but for me, it just causes gas, and it causes bloating, and it's just no good for me. I mean, even when I eat it, like if I eat it anywhere within like 8 hours of bed, it makes me not sleep as well. It's just no good. When it comes to me, it's no good. So I avoid buckwheat completely. And yeah, that's the soaked raw buckwheat, right? I avoid it completely. So that's number one. Number two would be, what is number two? Number two is nuts. I don't avoid nuts completely. Thank you. I don't avoid nuts completely, but I do limit them, and I do sometimes not eat them. Like right now, I'm not eating any nuts, with the exception of like half a Brazil nut a day, right? But I pretty much avoid nuts for the most part because of the anti-nutrients, because they're hard to digest, because they're loaded with fat. But in moderation, they're fine. I'm not saying that they're not fine in moderation, but I either avoid them or limit them very, very much. So, yeah, I know a lot of these are going to be stuff you guys are like, what? You don't do that, but yeah, and there are times where I may have like a walnut meat on a regular basis. This isn't one of those times, but you know, if I want to, when I want to, when it feels good, when it's feeling great for my body, then I do it, right? At the end of the day, you have to listen to your body, so keep that in mind. But yeah, number two, nuts. Number three, dried fruits. I do not like dried fruits because if I'm eating fruit, I want the hydration, I want the water content, and I also want my teeth to feel good. And if I eat dried fruit and the fruit is sticking in my teeth, and I'm doing that on a regular basis with all the other fruit I'm eating and everything, my teeth are liable to get sensitive, and I don't want that. I don't want to have to deal with that. So dried fruits, I know like they can be good, and I'm not saying don't eat them, but I'm just saying if you deal with these problems and you're eating them, then maybe consider lessening them or not eating them. So dried fruit, controversial. And then my last one is too much fat. Having too much fat is a big no-no. It's gonna thicken your blood, it's gonna make you lethargic, it's gonna slow up your digestion, it's gonna, it's just not good, right? Not a good thing to do on any diet to have too much fat. So what I believe in is I believe somewhere around 20 to 25% is perfect for me, right? But there's some wiggle room. Like some people can go up to 30 and they like that. Some people can go down to 15, they can go down to 10%. If I'm trying to get really, really, really lean, I may at some points, if I want to have a bunch of carbs, I may drop my fat below 10%. Because if you drop your fat that low, you can eat a ton of carbs and still get shredded. But I mean, for me, it's just not as enjoyable. I'd rather have my carbs earlier in the day and then my fats at night. That's another key, another trick for you guys to, if you're trying to get lean, have your carbs during the day and nowhere near bedtime. Within 8 hours of bedtime, no carbs. That's it, right? Fats, proteins, vegetables. That's it. Yeah. And then I had one that was like honorable mention. What was it?
Fruit juices.
Fruit juice. Yeah. I do not drink fruit juice. Again, I know a lot of raw vegans drink fruit juice, but I don't drink it because I've always been of the belief that that's just, I know there's a lot of like micronutrients in fruit juice, but it's not, it doesn't have the sugar, right? So you drink that fruit juice and it goes into your bloodstream, and where's it gonna go? Unless you're gonna drink that fruit juice and immediately go run or immediately go hit the gym and have a very intense workout, then it's gonna sit in your bloodstream. And if you don't have a lot of muscle, right? Your body can't like just shuttle that into your muscles, because if you have a lot of muscle and you're working out on a regular basis, those muscles store glycogen. That sugar from all that fruit juice can easily be converted into glycogen, and your body can say, okay, we need it in our muscles, let's store that in our muscles. But most people are not muscular like that, and they're not training in a way that creates that kind of a demand. So what can happen if you have too much fruit juice and you're not active enough is you can develop diabetes. You absolutely can. And even beyond that, if that doesn't even happen, it can lead to things like wrinkles and stuff if your blood sugar is staying elevated for too long. Not saying that that's going to happen, but that can happen, especially if you're somebody who sits around a lot and is not very active. And I know you guys have seen it with a lot of the raw vegans that have like really bad skin. They're young and they have really bad skin. And nobody wants to age like that. So yeah, but that's pretty much it, guys. That's all I got for you. Let me know what you guys want to see on the next one. And also tell me what you guys, foods that you guys avoid on your raw vegan diet, on your high raw vegan diet, on your just vegan diet. What are foods that you avoid and why? Okay? All right, I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out. Peace.